Hello, I'm Glorious. I'm also an idiot. And today, we are once more back in hardcore Minecraft. Now, I have done some work, as you could probably tell from this, and also the sugar cane. First off, I have updated the bricks, and there's storage in there. I have also started work on the lighthouse. Now, the reason why I'm working on the lighthouse, and have been, is because I want to have the lighthouse, for now at least, be my base. This is more of like the lighthouse shack. Like, usually there's like a little house or something that's with the lighthouse for the people manning the lighthouse to live in. Usually it's at the base of the lighthouse, but I prefer to have my lighthouse stand by itself. Now, this is going to take a while to build. I am fully aware of that. I have a lot of the resources I need to an extent. I need deep slate still, and I need, I believe, dark oak. And I don't know if there's any dark oak forests around. But let me show you the platform at least. Here's the platform. Nothing much to write home. It's pretty nice. It doubles as a sheep prison because we have a lot of sheep over here. There's some sheep underneath. But to build this, I need to show you the quarry, the underground quarries, to get the resources for this. So we have our diorite quarry, because I like to build with polished diorite because I think it looks good. We have a little bit of stone here, but the issue is that like the water level is like right there, I believe. So not a lot of digging there. Here is the andesite quarry. You could tell I've carved out a lot because I used slabs, and it was still a lot of andesite in order to build that platform. And then of course, if we go down even further, we have the stone / cobble quarry that's been started down here. Fun fact, the ocean is literally right here. Not great, but I can still get a substantial amount. Now, I can hear probably 2 people who watch this video going, "Hey, what exactly is the lighthouse gonna look like, ya dummy?" Well, don't worry. I'll show you. Just bear with me. I have to go to the other world. For me, that's gonna be like 5 minutes of loading. For you, it's gonna be instantaneous. Here we are in my beautiful build world where I test everything. And oh, you weren't supposed to see that off to the right. We have everything here, and we have also the lighthouse. It's the platform, which is supposed to be just to give it a more solid foundation. I spent an hour, I'd say, building this. Maybe 2, designing this whole thing. And I think it looks good. I was going to make it a lot bigger, and then I decided to... That music cut in real quick there. I decided to just go with a smaller base and work upward and see how that would turn out. And it turned out pretty good. I also like the color spirals. I like the black, the red, the gray, and the yellow, and how as they get closer to the top, it gets closer together. And eventually there's only about 1 space of white that's basically just a stripe at that point in there. But it takes a lot of concrete to build this, because this thing is, I believe, if I remember correctly, it is 34. Just the sections right here are 34 blocks tall. And that doesn't include this top piece up here. There's not a lot of space that's going to be inside of here is one issue, which is why this is going to be a temporary building for a base. But it's not big, it's long, which is going to be pretty good, I'd say. But that's the general idea. Oh wait, I screwed that up. But yeah, that's the general idea. We'll now go back to the other world, and I will just start building, which means a time lapse or a montage, whatever I call it. I'll see you there. Well, hello there. It is me, Narration Ghost. So I have your attention for the next 5 minutes and about approximately 40 seconds. So to start off with, I begin laying out the foundation, trying to get an idea of just the entire diameter of everything, get everything situated, and then I begin to fill out the entire base portions, entire thing. I believe I cut in, yeah, there's the chipmunk talk. I figured that this would be much better just to do it this way. So I have to build up each section in 9 blocks high, and then it goes in 1 by 1 block until we get towards the top, the 4th section. However, I believe I only make it to the 1.5 section portion before I run out of white concrete. I figured out the best way to do this would to just simply go ahead and build up the wall and then carve it out as I got closer to the top, and I basically started running out of concrete. As you see here, I'm now carving it out. I'm to make the stripes in it. I went ahead and did it on all 4 sides so as to save myself the trouble in the future. This is the most important thing I could have done, I suppose, to an extent. This might be slightly off time, but now that I have officially have it all carved out, I'm going to just try and collect all of the white concrete blocks and then start placing in all of the concrete colors. I realize that it makes sense to have the bright colors alternate with the darker colors. I slept a little bit, and now I believe I'm off to go and get some yellow flowers in order to make yellow dye for the yellow stripe that's going to be on the lighthouse. I find 1 flower, and then I run over. We had to load in some chunks, so there was a bit of a lag there. I collect more flowers. I say hi to the pigs, of course, because I have to walk past them. More yellow flowers, more, and now we are heading on back to the boat to ride all the way over to the beautiful island that we have made. Of course, taking a little bit of a look-see at the island as we approach, seeing how the lighthouse livens things up. Looks pretty empty. Alright, now we have to sit here and harvest the, well, not harvest, convert the yellow concrete powder into yellow concrete. This took a quite substantial amount of time. I stopped every now and then to make sure I didn't lose any. This has been was probably the most tedious and most annoying part of the whole thing. But once it was done, I could then continue making the stripes and then proceeded to climb up top to, well, carve out more of the lines so that I could set them up and have even more white concrete to work with. Of course, I had some difficulty, some teething issues there. Later on, I figured out a way of doing that around that edge so that it wouldn't cause any issues. Then I did it on all 4 corners rather, in order to get it to look nice. As you can see here, I figured out that if I just simply looked back at it, I could easily do that without having to put anything. When I went inside, collected some of the concrete that had fallen down, and just, again, repeated ad nauseum for each side of the entire thing. Once I've got into a rhythm with this, it went pretty quickly with setting all this up. It just took a bit of time to find a groove and figure out a way that would not cause me any harm, which was part of the issue with building at this height. Now, I was thinking about building a staircase up, but decided that it would be best just to do this. I received a phone call at that point. That's what the pause was there for. My apologies. And then I just began building up the entire height of the building. I started by making the outline of the second layer, so as to save some time. Of course, this means the interior now has dirt inside of it. I'll have to clean that up at some point in the future. But now I just kept going until I ran out of white blocks. Of course, eventually going down to actually set up the stripes so that I could easily make them. This took a bit of finesse and carefulness in order to do so. But at the end of it, I believe I ultimately achieved the result I wanted with minimal ease, which was the surprising thing. I was certain that I would have some difficulties with it. Alright, and I believe that's pretty much it. I believe after this, I just stopped for building on it, and I believe that this will conclude our time for the day. I'll just let the rest of this run out, and I will see you guys later. All right. I am back, and now we can look at what we've gotten done so far. What are you doing on my island? Right, we can look at what we've gotten done so far. So, we've gotten the bottom cylinder. We've got almost all of the second cylinder, I believe, on one side. I think it right there. You can kind of see where we ended at. But we have the spiral starting to loop around as well, which is great. I had to go and get... Okay, no, I didn't miss it. I thought I messed up the pattern. Just at certain angles, it doesn't look right. Alright. But I need to go get more stuff to finish it. But that's pretty good progress for this video, this episode. I think we'll stop with that project for now and go on to the next project, which is the sheeps. Not sheep. I'm an idiot. The milk sheep. There we go. We'll just call them that from now on. We have a wheat farm over here that I established and set up, as well as a pumpkin and melon farm over there. And we have the box, which is where we're keeping the using for the tree farm. I wanted to bring the cows over and everything so that we can breed them up. I believe I have some loose wheat. Yeah, I have loose wheat in here. We just need to make a boat real quick, and then we can head out. Because we have an issue, as I'm sure you saw in the time-lapse, with our other boat, which I can still use it. But the issue is there's a friend in there. So we can't use that anymore for transporting. Because I've broken the boat once already, and he's gone all the way back over to there. And then when I went back over there, he got right back in the boat. So I just leave him there. He's my friend, I guess. But we're going to go and grab those cows, bring them over, and bring them up a bit so that we have a population of cows on the island as well as the sheep. Am I going to build a farm? Am I going to build an enclosure for them? No. The sheep don't have an enclosure, and they seem to be doing just fine. So I figured all I really need to do is just get the cows back over here. So. Hello, cowsy wowsy. Come here. That's right, follow me. Yes. Man, that looks so good so far. Now I just need to get him to the boat and then get him home. And then I think once we have the first cow bred up, we should be good. That's right, come here. Get in the boat. Yeah, we got him. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I got some iron armor, so we're actually got some protection going. I know we're going over to the island, and you're gonna live there. It's gonna be great. Right now, it's pretty small. It's a pretty small looking island, but in the future, it'll be fantastic. All right. Get on the island. You are now an official island boy. Let's go. Alright, now we gotta grab the other one. And that shouldn't take nearly as long. Actually, probably gonna take a slight bit longer because I think he wandered further inland. At some point we'll bring the pigs over as well, but we're gonna focus on this task, and then I'll tell you how long it took to actually get everything set up to even get as far as well as getting that done. Because it took a while because of reasons that I'll go into and elaborate on. Oh, chicken. Good to know that there's a chicken here. We'll bring him back at some point too. But for now, we need to get the other cow. Where is he? Or she? They? Where is it? Where did they go? I know I left two alive. I was very particular about that. Unless I... Did I kill the other? Nope, here he is. Yes. Don't you do that. Don't you huff at me. We're going to the island. You're going to be happy. Don't worry, we got memes and cheese. We'll have cheese now that we have you. Don't tell him the truth. We don't have cheese. Oh god, he heard me. Come on. He's very slow. I like the idea that all the cows are males, because then that makes me question how in the world am I getting babies out of them. Actually, I get milk from both of them. So wouldn't that mean that they're all females? Nature finds a way, I guess. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. We need to get in the boat. What in the world? Okay, I thought that was a man-made hole. I was about to have a lot of questions about when I did that. Oh, hey, look. Come on. Make a baby. Yes, we got it. Let's look at it. Let's see it. Come on, all three of you, come this way. We got to get you guys further inland. All right. All right, that's great. Little slice of heaven, I guess. So, in order to get to the point of having that built, I'm now on day 29. That's pretty good. That's pretty substantial. Cows are making themselves at home, which is great. So far, this has been pretty successful. I'd say I've done a pretty good job of surviving. I'm going to try by next video, because I try and get some work done before I make these videos, so that there's at least some progress that's made outside of the video, so you don't have to sit here and watch me struggle for an hour making like bone meal. In order to get like all this white concrete, I have to sit over there with that composter with seaweed that I have to harvest out of the ocean to get bone meal. Where did I put it? Oh, it's all inside of that chest. It's all over in that chest right there. But I've got to where I can get it. It won't take long, and now I just have to do underwater harvesting of gravel and sand to make more white concrete. And I'll probably finish up the next few layers of this, so that next video I'll just be focused on the interior of it. But I wanted you guys to see some progress made, and also to just have something uploaded daily. I'll try and do this daily. No promises, because I do have to work every day pretty much. I have like maybe 3 days off a week. Maybe. Usually just 1 or 2 days off. But I figured that I would, since I had the time today, work on this and get another video out. I have no idea if anyone's watched part 1. But, anyway, it's the people who do. I hope you like this video. And I hope you'll consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.